Woo! Welcome to Tara Bassett. Take it from Tara. She's going to be taking it and throwing it today. We're here live from Flying Axes, and we're getting ready to talk tailspin, a little bit of ale, a little bit of throwing, a little bit of bells, and a little bit of action taking place here this Sunday, where you can win 2 tickets to Tailspin. It's almost sold out, so you want to stay and listen. Stay tuned. Here we roll.
She's good. She's really good. I should just have Caroline Knopp take over the show. She's a great co-host. She's a great director of photography, great producer. She does it all. Booking agent, simply PR. That's what she does.
She's the best.
And some wonderful guests that we have added at this wonderful place called Flying Axes. I'm going to start with Tish, and then we've got Luke, and we've got Brian. These guys are the ones who are dealing with all of the adult beverages for Tailspin Ale Festival.
Fun stuff.
And then we have Tom and Elena from Flying Axes, and thank you guys for hosting us.
Oh, you're welcome. We're happy to have you guys.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, for sure.
So we're going to start out with a real quick overview of Flying Axes, and then we're going to get into the adult beverage conversation. Tish is the expert on all things alcohol. I know she is. So Tom, tell us a little bit about Flying Axes and how you guys got started, because it's a fairly new addition to Nulu.
Oh, yeah. So basically the owners went to Canada because they heard about this crazy thing called axe throwing, right? Seems kind of scary, but they were like really interested in it. So they went to Toronto. They fell in love with it right away. So they came back, merged with partnered up with a tech company, and then they started right here in a spot in Louisville, and they fell in love with it right away. And of course, we wanted to bring the best to Louisville. So that's why they did it. And
you brought the best instructors to Louisville with you, like Elena, who's actually already given me just a little tiny preliminary instruction.
Tara, on her first throw, almost got a bullseye, everyone.
Shockingly, I have no idea how that happened. Hey, CK, would you mind monitoring this on your phone? Just to make sure.
Monitoring it on
Monitoring
my
the show on your phone, or
My
Tish, you can do
4G?
it too. Your 4G?
I don't know. Tisha will.
Maybe Tisha can do it. She can do it.
Yes.
Just so we
Yes, I do have a 4G.
just so we know, with
And I
all
do
these
DPR.
people talking and everything that's going on, we want to make sure that we're still going live. Okay. So, how did you find this extraordinary young woman to teach how to throw an axe? Really, you did a great job.
Well, actually, she came to us. She found us. She found the way. She found the righteous path. And we barely taught her anything. She got some experience prior to this, but we just gave her a little bit of hat trick techniques, and she picked up on her own. And that's how most of our staff is. Most of our staff, you'll find everyone here is diverse. We're all different from different walks of life. No one's the same. It's crazy, actually. It gets a little too crazy for my taste. You know, I feel old just by being here because they're too wild.
Well, I'll tell you what, Elena has just returned from Washington, D.C., where she was a collegian. And tell me about your educational background.
So I actually went to undergrad at U of L, go Cards, and I got a bachelor's in psychology, a bachelor's in communication. Then I went to, as you know, DC American University, and I got a master's in marketing. And now I'm back here, and I'm trying to pursue my PhD in experimental psych. So.
Can you believe this woman? She's amazing.
She's amazing.
She's terrific. And, you know, I think the other thing she said that was just so important is life is too short to do something you don't love. Caroline Knopp is a perfect example of that. Doing PR is what she loves, right?
We're
Tisha,
trying to figure out how to monitor this fabulous
all you have to do
page.
is go to my page and you'll see the live cast. You got it. So that's all that really matters. So when we're watching comments come up, if anybody says, we can't hear you, well, it's because we've got a lot of people throwing axes in here. So just try to bear with us. We'll try to stay on mic as much as we can. But when we start to actually throw the axes, we're going to kind of be swapping the stick mic back and forth. So let's get started with something really important, and that is I'm going to ask Tisha if she'll kind of give us an overview of what this whole Tailspin Ale Fest is. Caroline's going to pop in. These two guys are going to pop in, and you're going to stay right here where you are and hang on to this. And I'm going to do a little zoom in. All right, Tisha, you're first.
Okay. So Tailspin Ale Fest, this is our 6th year. We're coming up at Bowman Field. It's an annual beer festival benefiting Dare to Care Food Bank. And we have over 60 breweries representative, great ones like Bell's Brewery. They're actually our VIP featured brewery. We've got a silent disco, live music, food trucks, a raffle for Dare to Care Food Bank, as well as a cider and sour bar and a bourbon barrel-aged beer bar.
Well, hello.
Yes.
And a dessert truck debuting.
Oh, yes. This year,
That's
new,
exciting.
We've got
Scrumptious by Louisville-licious.
Louisville-licious, yes.
That's a lot.
It's a lot to say. Just like Bourbon Barrel Beer Bar, but you can say that 5 times fast.
Bourbon Barrel Beer Bar, Bourbon Barrel Beer Bar, Bourbon Barrel Beer Bar, Bourbon Barrel Beer Bar.
Yes,
4
absolutely.
times. Is that close enough?
You got it. You
So,
got it.
what is the incentive to get people to come to the Tailspin Ale Festival? What are we expecting to accomplish by this? Is it a fundraiser? Is it an awareness of beer festival? What's the whole purpose?
It's all of the above.
All of the above. Good.
So we've got, again, Dare to Care Food Bank is our charity partner. So we're raising money. We've raised over $50,000 in 5 years for Dare to Care Food Bank. And last year's donation alone already served 30,000 meals to people here in Louisville and in southern Indiana.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
you also get some of the world's best beers here. It's all American U.S. craft beverages. It's local. We have a Kentucky Heritage Hall this year. And then we've got great regional breweries like Bell's. And you just get to try a whole bunch of different beers that you may not see regularly in the market and learn about them, talk to the representatives, great guys like Luke and Brian over here, and just have a fun day while raising great money for Dare to Care.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what kind of representatives exactly are you? State representatives, congressional representatives? What kind of representatives, Luke and Brian?
Beer state
Beer?
representatives.
The best kind.
Yes, and we leave it at that.
I love it. So give me a clue as to what your role is in the whole Tailspin Ale Festival. And then second question, did you come with Caroline last night to learn how to throw an axe?
I've never thrown an axe.
Well, you're
There's a
going to
rumor
today.
that I have, but
You're
I
going
haven't.
to today, so
Oh,
get
get
ready.
ready.
Well,
It's a challenge.
You might get to today.
So we're a part of the 3-tier system, which a lot of people maybe know about somewhat, but me and Brian here work for the 3-tier, which we basically work with breweries. The brewery gives us the beer, and then we sell it to wholesalers, or not wholesalers, but to bars, to restaurants, to liquor stores, and then we work with Our Lady here for amazing Ale Fest. So I mean that's beer state representatives. It's what we do. I mean, I don't.
Are you drinking beer already at this hour of the day?
We are at this
It's
hour.
5 o'clock
Part of the
somewhere.
job.
Right.
We're a little late.
You're a little
actually.
late today.
Yeah.
I see how that goes.
sure.
Let me say hi to some of the folks who are watching us. Kirk Cesney and April Renee, thank you guys both for being with us.
Kirk.
Ellen Elizabeth Jones, who happens to be a psychic medium, she says it's super fun. And Ellen, did you know that I was going to hit that bullseye on the first time? Tom Boone, Kevin Bach is watching, David Finn Mattingly. Hey, David Mattingly. Faith Hope Yascone, who is our friend. Alan Miller, Denise Faber, I love it. Donna Schuster from Youth Build, Louisville. So glad to have you guys all with us. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful Take It From Tara from Flying Axes, where we are also promoting Tailspin Ale Festival. And I'm excited about the fact that we've been able to get all these folks in here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we find there are clients here at this time of day, guys. So this is kind of unusual. Do they just leave work and decide I'm going to go throw an axe or two?
Oh yeah, we have people come at their breaks, come in when in between whatever session of from high schoolers to companies. We have all kinds of people coming here. It's a great way to release stress, a great way to come out of your comfort zone and try something new, especially if you're someone who's very timid. Great place to do it. You would think beer and axes wouldn't mix, but they actually help you get that edge.
Okay, so in the safety test, the safety speech, you mention, Elena, that if you or any other person, including the guy who's parking cars, notices any sort of inebriation happening, you're off. You're off the axe throwing patrol. So there's a very reason-based philosophy here between enjoying adult beverages and throwing lethal weapons.
Yes.
Just want to make that clear. This is not a place to come and get drunk and just start throwing axes. This is going to be a very carefully controlled environment, and you can still have fun.
Yes, we want to make sure we're providing that safe environment for you while teaching you the techniques that go along with this sport. Yes, sport. It also is just a great way. We've had people who are, like you said, 13 years old to 92 years old come in. We've had some blind people as well that we've taught how to throw. So we don't want anyone to feel discriminated. It's very great work culture, and it's just fun and an intimate environment for everyone. Like men, women, doesn't matter how short or tall. We've had them all.
I love it. That sounds like fun. So, what did you do last night? Tell me about your success with the axe throwing, Caroline.
Coach Tom, over there, the handsome fellow, he was my coach and Chris's coach, and Chris did very well. And he looked very fashionable while he was throwing his axe. And I did okay. I thought I have a torn labral.
Great.
Great. So I was throwing left-handed. So that was a challenge.
Even more challenging.
So I wasn't sure what foot to lunge with. So I was starting with my left, and I realized, no, not left and left. And then once I did my right and my left, I got powerful. You know, so it was really exciting. I loved it, and it's a workout. It's a good workout. Yeah.
So how often do people come in here for the purpose of working out? Tell the truth.
Well, I'm a gym bro myself, so I like to deadlift, but I also like to throw axes. So in between my lifting and cardio sessions, I come here and throw axes.
I guess you throw them fast enough, you're going to get cardiovascular, or you can go to the J with Caroline and get on the elliptical, because that's where you get your real cardiovascular workout. So what I would love to do is I would love to have these guys be the first victims and have them be taught to throw first.
So
and
go through the training
Tisha,
seminar
are you going to want to do it?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
She's
good.
amazing.
So did she already do it?
She's the league leaguer.
I'm
She's
a league
actually a league
member.
member.
Tisha's the longest
That's called
leaguer.
a ringer. She's a ringer.
I'm also a one-hander.
A one-handed ringer. Holy smokes. Yes. Caroline, Miss Knopp.
What Tisha can speak about is people are going to come out on Sunday to beat Team Tailspin. So that's Tisha.
Awesome.
And Bells.
Awesome.
Right? Aren't you up playing?
Yes, they're coming
Luke
out.
is like,
So if they beat myself, or there's other people that are going to be playing, so not just me, so there's all different skill levels. If they beat us, they will be entered to win a pair of VIP tickets. VIP tickets are actually sold
They're
out.
gone.
Very
They're sold
nice.
out.
And you
Been for
saved
2
them.
weeks.
You saved some.
We saved 2 tickets
Good.
For the Bells event at Flying Axes.
Fun.
Yes, we're super excited to have this partnership with Flying Axes and Bell's Brewery. So
We should say this probably 10 more times in the broadcast. Give us the date and time.
it's
Well, the Axes is this Sunday from 2 to 4?
2 to 4. You can go on Facebook, sign up, or go to flyingaxes.com Louisville and sign up to play against us. So normally Flying Axes is $20 an hour. For this event, you pay $5.
Great.
And-
Well, that'll make it fun for a lot of people.
You get 1 round of
great.
throwing against us. You'll get the safety speech. You'll get 3 practice throws and then 5 throws against us.
Cool.
So you get a taste of it. Plus,
And-
there's great Bell's beer to enjoy. These guys will be here with some swag, all kinds of fun stuff.
And then Tailspin Ale Festival date.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
So you get 2 VIP tickets.
Yes.
If you win.
If
But
you
I
win.
dare you to win. I challenge you on this one.
But then-
Tisha's pretty amazing.
Tailspin Ale Fest is coming up Saturday, February 16th at Bowman Field. You can get tickets at tailspinalefest.com.
Perfect. Excellent. All right. So
While they last.
While they last, yeah.
They do sell
and
out.
the VIP tickets are gone.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. So who's going to be the first axe
Oh,
thrower?
I think-
He's
I
going
think
for
these
it.
boys.
Okay, let's do it one at a
How would you
time.
work
Take
with the
that mic
microphone?
off you.
Take it out.
And you can just step around here to the corner,
You'll
and
be
we're
with
gonna
Dean Rayburn over here
we're gonna
from that
listen.
stage.
Yeah, exactly. You're good, and you can stay at your table. Do you want to do the 2 of them at once, or do you want to do 1 each, or how do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll do both of them at once.
Okay.
So I have 2 axes on each lane.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera, and then I'm going to stand in the middle and listen to what you guys are saying.
Okay.
All right, and that way we get the whole Megillah.
Do you need any camera assistance, Tara? Well, are you going to get in there and throw too? Okay. Okay.
So before we
Excellent.
can start, I actually have to go over a safety speech with you guys.
Safety
Every
speech.
time you come in, you simply have to go. So first things first, hello and welcome. My name is Elena. This is Tom, who's going to be the other coach. First things first, has everybody read inside the waiver?
Yes.
Great. So I see you guys are drinking here at Flying Axes. We just ask that you drink responsibly. If myself or any other coach even thinks, keyword thinks, that you're exhibiting any signs of intoxication, we are legally obligated to have you to stop throwing first time you are here, but you can cheer your friends on. Now, This white crosswalk looking thing you're standing in is the throw box. There should only be 3 people inside the throw box at a time, 1 being me, your coach, and 2 are the other people who are throwing. Other than that, everybody remain behind the white line for your own safety. This yellow line right here is the throw line. Always have at least 1 foot behind the throw line at all times. So if you can step over if you need to. This is allowed.
That's the lunch.
Yes.
This is
do
not
that?
allowed.
So 1 foot.
Yes.
1 foot.
Only
1
time
foot
you have
over the
both feet past this line is when you are retrieving your axes. Now, we do not retrieve axes until A, both axes have been thrown, and B, both axes have come to a complete stop and are no longer in motion. Okay? So axe throwing. Axes will do one of 2 things. They will stick or not stick. If they do not stick, they will ricochet, meaning whatever you put into it, you're gonna get back. So here at Flying Axes, we say if you're capable of throwing at a power level of 10, you start at maybe a 5 or a 6, okay? Anytime you're inside this throw box, eyes remain downrange and on those moving axes at all times. Never turn your back on a moving axe because you cannot dodge what you cannot see, alright? Now, if the axe does ricochet back towards you, please do not try and intercept it in any way, shape, or form. Don't try and catch it, step on it, kick it. Dear God, don't just stand there and look at it. Literally step left or right and get out of the way.
Get the hell out of the way.
Yes, get the hell out of the way. So, the fun part. If the axe actually does stick, you're going to go to the board, place your hands on the bottom of the axe handle, and rock it up and down gently. It will release. Please do not force it out, because if you do, you can hurt your beautiful faces. You can break our axe. You can rip the board out. Either way, it's going to slow your guys' night down. So axe handling, the scary or fun part. And you want to hold it at the top of the axe head just like this, okay? You don't want to hold it any other way when you're not throwing. So if you're walking with it pointed away from you. Do not hold the bottom of the axe handle. It can stick in your leg. It can stick in somewhere else. Gentlemen, it can stick somewhere else. Let's be safe. Now this next thing I shouldn't have to say, but our adults tend to break this all the time. Please do not touch the blade of the axe. They'll go, oh, I wonder how sharp it is. Guess what? If it's sharp enough to stick in that board, it's sharp enough to stick in you. That's all you need to know. Don't touch anybody else with the blade of the axe. So that means no high-fiving, no fist bumps, no pats on the back. What you can do is a low axe 5. You and your partner are going to take the axe with the blades pointed away from you, and what this does is show a good sign of sportsmanship, even though one of you just got your axe kicked. So last but not least, you're not going to hand these axes off to one another. You're going to holster them and leave the cage, meaning these axes will never come out of the cage at any time. So don't try and put them in your purse, go to your car, take it to the bathroom. That's just weird. Keep them in the cage. So does everybody understand what I just said?
Yeah. Could you repeat?
All right, so if I can hear a verbal yes, coach, I agree to follow these rules. Yes, coach.
I agree. Follow these
There we go.
All
So
right.
we're going to get into how to throw. For those of you who do not know, you're going to take your dominant hand, you're going to place it at the bottom of the axe. You want to leave some pinky room. This is going to help with that technique I talked about. Because axe throwing is not about power, it's about your technique. Here we have a saying, if you ain't flicking, you ain't sticking. Alright, you got to flick it to stick it. So then you're going to take your non-dominant hand. You're going to do one of 2 grips. The first grip you can do is a C grip. C as in cup. You're going to cup directly on top of your hand. Do not interlace, do not stack. Cup it. The other one you can do is a pistol grip. Pew pew. Alright? So there's 4 steps you need to know, and then we'll start. Step
Can
1
you
is
do that sound one more time? Pew pew! That was good. I like that.
One-handed throwing?
That's going to be after the 2-hand throwing. We're going to get you comfortable first with 2 hands, even though you've done it.
Only Tisha is allowed to do one-handed throwing.
Alright, so first thing you're going to do, you want to make sure you aim. When you aim, you want to make sure that the sights of the axe are lined up wherever you're trying to put it in. Step 2, you're going to bring the axe back. When you bring the axe back, make sure that your elbows are in. One way you know they're in is you can see them. You also want to make sure the blade is lined up with your spine and the board. Okay. Step 3, you're going to lunge. When you lunge, you want to lunge with your dominant foot. Make sure that all your weight is shifted on the foot that's out in front of you. Simply just stepping like this is not lunging. This is striking a pose. This is striking the board. We want to strike the board, okay? Step 4, when you release, you want to release between your head and your shoulder. So think about your money makers, okay? So first person, we always go left to right. Good job. Good job.
All in a day's work, Luke. All in a day's
He's
work.
got this.
Okay, so we got to be really careful when we're walking behind the guy with the axe.
Yes. Oh
Change
gosh,
the
yeah.
camera angle.
You feel that nice flick that you have? That's exactly what you want, okay? Alright. So that wasn't bad, you just forgot to lunge.
Pretty much on it.
That lunge makes all the
Not
difference.
power. He has no power.
And you've done
I mean, he barely just like went like that.
And I
They
step
didn't.
behind this line.
And that's what the coaches are here to do, is to adjust you just ever so slightly. And it's amazing how quickly you'll stick an axe.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
Step, and you make it.
Well, golly, that really wasn't too bad.
No.
I'm impressed.
All right, you guys may retrieve your axes. Got 2 more throws, and I'm gonna try some newbies or old bees that you guys have thrown.
Oh gosh, I'll try one more time.
She's only 23, so she can use the term old bee.
That's
I lie and say I'm
And it's
23,
okay.
Did she say old bee
She
or?
said old newbies and old
Newbies.
bees.
Oh, gotcha.
She's got quite a throw herself.
Yes.
Let me just tell you.
Oh, so close.
Hey, you're doing all right.
This brings me to the next thing. When you're lunging,
be
you want to
back
make sure you don't do what I call teapotting. This is my handle, this is my spout. You don't want to bend at your hip wrist, because no matter how high you go, it's going to go low. You want to make sure that your chest stays up.
All right, let's see what he's going to do this time.
Oh,
So
dang.
close.
He's
Man,
got brute
so
strength.
It hit like that.
Yeah, you are both
He's
almost
got
on
brute
it.
strength. This guy needs to be in a bodybuilding competition.
Almost.
Lord Almighty, cannot believe him.
Maybe we'll have bodybuilding with beer next year.
Yeah,
Bodybuilding
something
with
like
beer.
That could be
That
fun.
would be great.
Woo!
Did you say bodybuilding with beer?
Yeah,
It's
next
an
year.
alliterative contest.
All right,
Bodybuilding
Luke.
with beer.
We're ready, Luke.
All right, here we go.
I want to say Bo and Luke.
Really, Bo and Luke Duke. It's the Dukes of
Against the
Hazzard.
grain makes the
Right
beer
here at
called
Flying
Bowen.
Axes. What are we doing, you say? Ladies and gentlemen, we are throwing axes at Flying Axes, and it's like a giant professional basketball court, only
It's
you're
the
not
boys
throwing
from
a ball.
Bells, Tara.
It's the boys from Bells.
Yeah.
And, just give us a real quick explanation for those who just tuned in, Caroline.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, we are here at Flying Axes. We're all here to get you fired up to come out and beat Team Tailspin/Tailspin Tish team. And these boys from Bell's Brewery.
They're practicing for Sunday.
Yeah, they're practicing.
All right, so tell us about Sunday. What's going to happen on Sunday?
Sunday is from 2 to 4. Tisha will take it away.
Yeah. So 2 to 4 o'clock, we've got the Beat Team Tailspin, sponsored by Bells. And you come in, you sign up online, come in, pay $5, sign the waiver, and we will go through the safety speech as well as get you lined up to try to beat one of us. 3 practice throws and then 5 throws. If you beat us, then your name goes into the hat to win a pair of VIP tickets.
That sounds like fun!
These tickets are worth over $150.
Wow.
And Flying Axes is normally $20 per person per hour. This is your taste of Flying Axes with Team Tailspin.
And this is a lot less expensive to do this,
Exactly.
too. We're talking
yeah.
$5 a piece to come in that night.
Absolutely.
So,
fun.
yeah, and have a ball. So, David and Janet Hedrick, welcome. Debbie DeVore is watching, one of our finest musicians. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Luke, you were standing in the way. Elena, you have to do that again because Luke's great big body was blocking my shot.
No pressure.
Do it again, Elena. Watch this technique. She's amazing.
There you go.
Still
Gosh,
awesome.
that was phenomenal. I love it. Ted Werbin's watching from WHAS Radio.
Fantastic.
Larry Schweitzer. Robert Hatfield says, I got to try this place out. Beer and Axes, a Hatfield paradise.
Absolutely.
Just get a McCoy and we'll be on.
I say yes.
Daryl Adams and hi again, Tom Walker. Edith Davis Tedwell, one of the finest sopranos in the state of Kentucky, if not the entire universe.
Wow.
Tina Peters, glad you're watching. Greg Nichols, Automatic Air. Fawaz Lamtari is watching. Jarena Faulkner, James Green, all my dear friends, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you being here at Flying Axes, getting ready to celebrate the Tailspin Ale Festival and this big event on Sunday night. God, he just about broke the board. Brian, your just brute force is amazing. He's holding it so tight. He's trying so hard to impress the girls, is what's happening. See, and Brian is just kind of letting it, Luke is just kind of letting it fly. It's just letting it fly. Hey, it almost stuck, Luke.
Now you just need a little extra
That
flip
was
and it'll
awesome. Good job.
Are you gonna come show me?
Yes,
Yeah,
come on, Tara, your
good job. Woo!
turn. It's your turn.
I'm gonna show you guys
What do you think? Plenty of time? Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, we're going to save the worst for last.
Oh, you're crazy.
We gotta get you up there to show your speed.
I'll try my left hand.
Will you try your left hand?
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Caroline's gonna go.
I'll try.
So with one hand throwing, guys, you just want to make sure that you are not starting back here with a chicken wing, because one hand is not as stable as two. Right. So you want to have a nice 90-degree in your arm, because you're gonna be able to clear your head.
Yes.
Back here, okay? Another thing, with two hands, your dominant foot might be your right. With one hand, a lot of people actually like to use their non-dominant to counterbalance. So that's what you want to make sure you do. When you go to release, make sure your elbow is in. You do not want to throw from here with your elbow out. Do a sidewind it. Okay?
She's taking it all in. She's taking it all in.
Alright, so when you go to release, make sure you're not flicking from here, because you're going to mess with your rotation. You want to come all the way down and flick in front of you. Look in front of that beautiful face.
There's a cobalt right there.
She just had an appendectomy. Is there any danger in ripping her stitches?
Yeah, let's get the blue axe. It's lighter.
Yeah, let's make sure we don't overdo it.
It's a little easier, like light. If you have problems flicking it.
All right.
Well, let's let her do it.
See what she's going to do. She's going to do a left-handed,
So, yes.
one-handed, it's okay. That's okay, Caroline. You just had an appendectomy. I mean, come on, give yourself a break. So Tish, I need to know from you, when did you decide axe throwing was something that you wanted to do? And did you do it only because of flying axes, or are you an old axe thrower from way back?
I've never thrown an axe before until I signed up for League. Some friends of mine and my husband, he actually works here now. A friend said, hey, there's a league starting up, let's do this. So it's every Tuesday night, and we just love it. The very first time I threw an axe, I came in last. I was terrible. I have good days and bad days. So some days I'm on fire, other days, I can't get anything to stick. So we'll see. But
Here we go.
It's all about the fun,
So give us a critique of what's going on right here with Mr. Brian.
So the thing about one-handed throwing, you tend to twist your wrist, and therefore when the axe doesn't land straight up and down, and it goes at an angle, it's harder to stick in the grain of the wood.
I see.
So,
All right.
and it's one, as she's mentioning, it's one fluid motion. So.
All right. Are we doing it at two at the same time?
Nope. It's always one side and then the other side.
Yeah, this is hard. I love Caroline's after axe throwing kick.
Yeah. Everybody has unique styles.
Now, see, that was amazing, because that was a great example of what she was talking about, of the axe rebounding.
Yes.
And wanting to make sure that you're out of the way. And that's why they've got sideboards, they've got little cages, they've got obviously a tremendous amount of metal around, and they don't want you to walk past this yellow line until all axes have been thrown, and only when the coach tells you can you retrieve your axe. So these are very important things to remember, and you're going to get a big safety speech when you come in anyway.
Yeah, safety is very important.
Okay, she's left-handing it. Oh, she hits! She scores!
That's a perfect
Good
stick,
job.
actually.
It's okay. You're still trying, Brian. We're going to name him He's Still Trying,
Still
Brian.
trying, Brian.
You want to come up?
Hey, Luke, you ready?
You want to try?
Come on, Luke. You can do it. You can do it, Luke. Yeah, you can do it. Here he goes. The brave man is walking up front. We are here with these wonderful reps from adult beverage companies, and Tisha is a remarkable woman who knows everything there is to know about alcohol, as well as now we find out everything there is to know about axe throwing. And so as we watch, tell me about these two reps. What do you know about them personally, Tisha? You've gotten to know them pretty well.
Yes, I have.
Tish knows them all. It's amazing.
They're great guys. They actually come from food and beverage backgrounds. Luke over here on the right actually used to work for Whole Foods in the beer department.
I'll be darned.
So he is one of the reps for Beer House Distributors. They distribute brands like Bell's, Stone, Founders, Three Floyds, and locally Mile Wide Brewery. So, and then we've got Brian over here. He actually came from the catering and events world, so he's very familiar about service, customer service, and he's the sales manager for the Louisville market. So at Beer House.
Cool.
And he helps assist with guys like Luke, as well as talking to the suppliers.
Oh, smoke. Brian, straight over that way. Tom, one more time. It's not Brian, it's Luke blocking the shot. Watch this. This is
Almost.
Tom.
So.
Oh, God in heaven. That was incredible.
It's all right, Brian.
Yeah.
You can do it.
And sometimes.
Ellen Burt, welcome to the
gonna
show.
happen now. It's
Cassie
gonna happen.
Simon from Washington, D.C. Melanie Armstrong, glad you're watching. Hi to all
Washington,
of you guys.
D.C., come on to
Cassie
Tailspin.
Actually,
Yeah.
Tailspin Ale Fest, we have people from 21 different states come in for this event. It's not just a local festival.
And Alaskan.
Yes, our very first year we had a ticket buyer from Alaska.
Oh my gosh! Good job!
He made it stick. That was amazing.
Come beat Bells!
That was amazing.
But we've had people come in from 21 different states. This beer festival is unique that we're in a World War II era hangar. We've got pinup girls, vintage planes on display.
It's going to be so much fun.
So much fun.
Warbirds will be visiting.
Yes.
Oh, tell me about the Warbirds.
The vintage Warbirds are friends. We've become friends with them.
We're big airplane fans
Yeah.
in this city, man. I'll tell you.
You've met most of them.
I've been.
Oh, we got another bullseye.
Yeah.
Good job, Luke.
Oh, did he? Oh my gosh!
We missed it. Luke, you have to do it
We got
again.
it again.
Wow!
You have to do it again,
you
guys.
were being silly at first.
Here we are talking about.
Playing with you.
Yeah.
Luke and I are playing.
Playing around. Oh.
As soon as the camera goes away, they
I want
nail
to see.
it.
I want to see Elena throw. She's pretty impressive. I want to see her throw some more.
Guys, that
Sam
was great.
Brown, Vicky Whiteneck Lee, Marlon Gaines, Pam Stallings. It is fun, Melanie. We're having an absolute blast.
Fun.
Oh! I think it's Tish's turn.
Is it my
Tish,
turn?
it's
I
your turn,
am
baby.
pretty sure.
Let's get up there, Tish.
You want to do it? You want me to go first? Let's save the best for last.
Oh, okay.
I'll
We
go
can do that.
first. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Nope.
Yeah.
Tara's
I'll
going
give
up.
it a shot. We'll let Tish go last.
Yeah, Tish can, she
Okay,
can close
so
the show.
you've instructed me, so I'm gonna
That's it.
Okay.
Here
You're
comes
gonna
Tara.
walk me through.
Yes.
Take it from
Except I
Tara.
think I
Throw
probably
it.
going to be on this side.
Yeah, so to see you.
Can you see? Look on the monitor right there. Look right there. Or you can look at the camera.
Well, it's low battery right there. Huh?
Whoops, don't go on.
I'm not. I'm going to take off. There we go.
This is perfect.
All right.
Yeah, we got you, Tara. We got you.
All right. So when you come, you want to.
Hi, Pam Stallings.
You gonna do one hand or two? You gonna show you two hands?
I'll go with two-handed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yep, you have it. You want to just make sure when you're aiming with the top of the axe head.
Right.
Lined up where you're
Tara,
trying to
does
hit
she
it.
got
Make sure
it?
you
Let's
bring
see
it
what
in.
happens. Let's see what happens.
Then you're gonna step and release.
Got it. So we're going weak
almost
foot
like you're on the
first
golf
or
channel.
strong foot first?
Exactly.
Strong foot.
Okay, we're
Behind
gonna
the
try this.
scenes.
Ready?
Flying
Everybody
axes.
clear behind me?
Coach Tom is to the right.
Oh, so close.
That's
So
all right. Let's
close.
give it another go.
So close, but no bullseye.
All right, we're gonna try it again.
Come on, Tara.
Ready? Here we go.
Good job.
And she got it in
got
there.
it.
It's
On the
perfect.
board. That's all that matters.
On the board.
Okay.
On the
time to
board.
go. Let's go with the big kahuna, the league thrower. Tisha, the one who knows
There we
what she's
go.
actually doing.
Is it time for
Tisha
me?
with
Time for you,
Tailspin.
baby.
All
Mary
right.
Mullins, thanks
Well,
for
I
tuning in.
haven't
we
warmed up
appreciate
today,
you.
so we'll see.
She's going to have to warm up a little
You
bit,
have to warm up a
Tara.
little bit. You want to just throw a few?
Yeah, let her throw a
Caroline,
few.
tell us about Tisha. You know her fairly well.
Oh, gosh.
Give us a profile of the competitor.
Well, Tish and I go back many moons ago
Do you?
when Beckman was at Boom Boss.
Right.
And say, Carol and I met this really cool chick, and I think the two of you will
Wow.
become fast friends.
Yeah.
And we met and we did. And so I've been working with Tish on Tailspin for the last 6 years. It's our 6th year doing Tailspin.
Yes.
handling the PR, and just having lots of fun. She's amazing.
Look
and
at this technique.
And I'm able to work with her. Yes, there she goes. She's really fantastic.
She's amazing.
Tisha almost made it to finals last year. Is that correct, Tish? Yeah. Oh, and look at Tom.
Oh my God, Tom and his
TNT, Dynamite.
Woo!
Man,
She's a man.
some
she's
power.
A force of nature.
She's powerful. That's
pretty
what it takes.
incredible. So
You got to
the
be powerful.
The idea here is to learn the finessing.
I think that's it. The technique is what they say.
Yeah. Oh, there she goes.
Yep. The
These
technique
two are quite the competitors.
and aiming it. Yeah.
And you know, the fun about the axe throwing is that it's relatively new to the lower 48, but it has long been a competitive sport in Canada. Oh my gosh, Tisha
Exactly,
hits
Tara.
the bullseye.
And that's what I learned last night from Ryan Gainey, Tisha's husband, that it originated in Canada, and the owners here from Louisville went to Canada and investigated. So we need this in Louisville.
I
So
think this is awesome.
they opened up, I believe, in 2017, Tom? 2017. So,
There's a full bar.
it's a beer bar.
A beer bar. Right.
Beer bar.
Close
And
enough.
They are about to add wine.
about to add wine, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
there we go.
I don't know about champagne. Does that mean champagne, Tish, or just wine?
We can have Eric Wentworth come from the
Look at that. She got a bullseye.
Oh my God! Don't move, Tish. Hold
Look
on.
at that.
Look at that face.
I need my
let me
camera,
zoom in
too.
on you, Tish. Look at you. Wow, that's
She's the
impressive.
best.
Good job.
So you want to come out and try to beat that on Sunday between 2 and 4. It is to win 2 VIP tickets. Oh my gosh. 2 VIP tickets. Oh,
the challenge. The challenge.
Tailspin
is
taking
phenomenal.
place February 16th.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And Tailspin's 3 to 7. February 16th, Bowman Field. 100% outdoors, Tara. I don't know if we mentioned that.
I love it. So, are you going to actually be competing in this axe throwing thing on Sunday night? Is that going to be a deal that
Well-
you're participating in?
I wish I was, but I'm going to be eating a buffet at Equus.
Oh,
Chef Ellen is
right.
preparing, so I got to
Perfect.
support both my girls.
Ellen Burt was just on here. She tuned in just a little while
Ellen Gil
ago.
McCarty was on there.
Ellen Burt. Oh, I thought you said Ellen Burt. Ellen Gil McCarty.
Ellen Gil
From
McCarty.
Science Hill?
Yes,
That Ellen?
she's doing a Southern style buffet at
Oh
Equus.
my God, that
know.
sounds wonderful.
10:30 to 11:30 to 2:30. So that I might eat a lot and then come down here and
Yeah, work it off.
have some fun.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
Wow.
Lord Almighty, that man's powerful. It's
That
incredible.
is.
I know. Melanie Armstrong said the same thing.
Okay, we're all going crazy here.
Yeah, we've lost our
Tish.
entire set of microphones, but
There
it's
we
okay.
go.
We'll
To the
eventually
coach
bring
to the
people
rescue.
back.
Coach to the rescue.
Perfect.
So Tara, is it your turn?
I think I'll try it again.
You guys want to start
Okay.
the game?
Yeah.
Oh, a game.
Yeah. Let's do a game. We can talk.
Great.
So for the game,
Oh my gosh.
God.
I think this is a great opportunity.
How about the coaches?
I'm trying to log in to watch our show tonight.
Oh.
How do I get in? How
You
do
go to
we make this
Facebook and go to
happen?
my page. It's really simple.
Facebook, your page.
My page.
What's the
Tara
page?
Bassett. Tara Bassett.
Tara Bassett. But that's a good question, Luke,
I
because a
appreciate
lot
that.
of
I'm
people
trying to make
wonder.
that happen right now.
Yeah.
on the Crescent Hill radio page.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yes.
not anymore.
Okay, so here we are.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No way.
Nope.
Just take it from Tara.
Yep. Take
Tara
it.
Bassett.
Yep. All right.
It's awesome to watch them.
so
act.
with the game, how the points go.
We need a mic for you. Here we go. All right.
So for the game, how the points go, it's going to be the blue ring is 1 point, that inside white ring is 3, and then the bullseye's 5. It's going up by odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5.
what? When you get
Those
home,
two
you
little
can
Mickey
share.
Mouse ears up there up top are 7 points.
always. You can
Now, the
always
only way to
share.
get those 7 points is you have to call it. And if you call it, it's 7 or nothing. So you can call Hail Mary, Red Dot, whatever you want. But if you call it, 7 or nothing. Okay?
So this is like the, what was it, the Babe Ruth called shot?
Yes.
Is that what
Yes.
We're going to go, that's the red dot? Yes. Is that what we're going to do? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
You
so-
do it first.
We're going to go, first team to 21 is going to win.
All right.
So, do you know how you want yours to
Let's
run?
do this and we're going to watch. Ready? You're going to go first. You're going to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
You're going to need it. All right, there she goes. Oh, OMG. So Yes. So
Yes.
now I have to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's see if I can do. Are you doing one-handed, Tish?
I'm a one-handed girl, but two-handed you're gonna get more control.
Raymond
and more
Wilcox, how are you,
consistency.
Ray? Caroline
I'm gonna
Knopf,
try it
get
with
over
my
here and
other
throw
foot.
some axes.
Okay.
Almost. Yes.
Okay, we're going to go back to the other one. Okay, go ahead, Tish. All right.
Instead of the golfing channel, it's the axing channel. We've got axe. There goes Tish. Here comes Tara. Let's take it from Tara and throw it. Oh. Almost. No, it's not. You got this. Come on.
So just hold
I
it
know,
a little
me too.
lower.
It's
Make sure
frustrating.
that pinky's under there.
It's frustrating. I hear you.
Makes all the difference.
Look at that. Look at that.
Why am I having to compete against the tailspin?
There goes Tara. She's got to just focus, Tara.
That's your name from now
Just
on.
focus. Oh! What's she doing wrong, guys? What's she
Just
doing?
start back a little more. You want to make sure it's fluid. You want to keep it a little more fluid. So like maybe start about
Coaches are
here. I just want you to
assisting Tara here.
Come back.
Giving her some
just
top
make it more
secrets.
fluid.
Oh, is she going to go one-handed?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Take it away, Tish.
It's Tish. Oh!
Woo, that was a good one.
Almost a bullseye for Tisha
Holding my
Gainey.
axe safely.
Tisha
Yes, you
Gainey.
are. All right.
Husband
All right,
Ryan
switch back a little
Gainey
bit.
works here at Throwing Axes.
Okay, here we go.
Ryan Gainey will probably be at Tailspin as well. Lots to look forward to on February 16th. She almost had
So
it.
you did a combination of two hand to one hand.
Looking good.
You did a combination of two hand and one hand.
I did. That's probably not good, is it?
Tara did a little sneaky combination there.
What was that?
Okay.
I love it, Caroline. You're a great commentator. Go, Tish. Go, Tish.
There goes Tisha. She goes. And
Wow,
wowza.
gosh, I'm telling you, this girl.
I know you all want to come out here on Sunday. Again, Sunday from 2 to 4, $5 to throw. Big team Tailspin. And win 2 VIP tickets. 2 VIP tickets that are sold out. Tara's going to make it. We're not letting her go until she makes it. She's going to get in the blue.
She just needs a little more heat on it.
A little more heat? Yep. A little more heat.
Also believe in
I feel
herself.
like we're on Saturday Night Rock. You know, one more sweaty balls? Is that what's going on? Here we go. Here we go, Tara. Oh,
Oh, that was good.
that was so close. Come on. Lunge into it, Tara. Tara needs the J to help her with her lunges. The J. Oh!
3 points.
She got it. She got it. She's in the blue. She's in the blue.
I thank God.
She saved the day.
She's actually in the white. She's got 3 points.
Oh, you got 3 points, Tara.
Oh my gosh. I rubbed off on you, Tisha.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
not good.
You got 3
That
points,
just
Tara.
goes to show it happens to the best of us.
I love Ray.
Absolutely unbelievable.
He's a St. Albert the Great
You
grad.
can make up for that one. Tish is the only one she's missed.
Come on, Tish. Look. Oh,
She doesn't want to compete
Bounced
against me
off.
anymore.
She was
I'm
right
rubbing
in that
off
bullseye.
bad things on her. It's terrible. Okay, here we go.
It's up there still.
Oh, mine's still, but can I go get it?
Yes.
Okay.
yes. There goes Tara. Okay. She's going back. She's going back. She's trying to go for that bullseye.
Permission, and you don't do anything without your coach telling you, and you carry the axe like this.
Yes.
Don't do all the other things that we're demonstrating. That's very bad. Here we go. So how did I do it right the last time?
So last time you had your right foot on the yellow line, then you're going to step with your left.
And I did one
One hand.
Oh,
Oh, come back.
she's doing the one arm. That's good. One arm.
Is there?
Okay.
Just keep that, you forget that pinky under it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Left foot back.
Left foot back. Yep. It's alright.
You're getting it.
It's going to happen.
If you want to go back, Yes.
Caroline's coming in to fight Tish.
All right, you got this.
Okay, I'll come back.
Cage match.
Okay, I've gotten one on the board. Look at that.
That's a good note to end on.
Doing your work.
Okay, Caroline, you're in, baby. Sheila Bishop, welcome to the show. Glad that you're here. Okay, you better throw a couple times there, Tish, so you can stay in shape. Oh my gosh. It'll all go away soon, Tish, I promise. All the bad juju will disappear. Okay, Tom, here's what I need you to do. I need you to take this mic, put it on, and I need you to commentate a little bit with me, because you're the one who knows the secrets of the axe.
The X
It's
master,
like you
the
kind of
X
flipped out a little bit.
That's right.
I let it go too soon.
It's okay, Caroline.
Okay.
You are now competing against some pretty heavy-duty
the X
power
goddess
here.
herself.
Yeah, the axe goddess. That's what we should call her. So tell me, how come Tish is so good at this? Is she really a ringer? And has she known how to do it all of her life?
Oh, well, you know, she believes in herself, and I think that's the most important part, really. You just gotta believe in yourself. But most importantly, after that, practice. A lot of practice.
Yes.
So it's I like to say or like to think that axe throwing is easy to pick up, hard to master.
That makes perfect sense to me. Brenda Jackson is watching. Glad that you're here with us, you guys. This is Flying Axes. Hey, Kim Kelly. And we are so happy to introduce you to this new and wonderful thing that is happening in Louisville. That is Tish, the Axe Goddess. This is Tom, and he's one of the guys who's coaching and really basically running the show down here. Caroline Knopp of Simply PR is about ready to throw. It's okay. She just had an appendectomy. Yesterday.
She's throwing with her offhand.
A month ago.
But that's close enough. You're still tired. So Tom, tell us about technique. How do you teach someone to throw an axe? What's the most important thing you tell them?
Well, it's really mostly about getting people to break the habit. Two things. One, to get comfortable if they're timid. Because a lot of people like think that, oh man, I'm not strong enough. We've got people, like Lena said, we got blind people to stick it. We've got people who came out of chemo to stick it. We've got people in wheelchairs to stick it. It's not about strength, it's all about technique. And the next thing is also kind of going on that technique is don't throw too hard. It's a lot of people, big.
I think I was doing that.
Yeah.
I think I was throwing. I was trying to impress everybody with my extraordinary
with
prowess.
your Thor powers, you wanted to be
Yeah, you just can't do that. It's a very easy kind of throw, I've discovered. So.
Oh yeah, it's easy to get a mentality. A lot of people, like I said, we do have a phrase that don't throw like Thor because the axe will come back like Mjolnir, and that's you don't want that.
Brenda Jackson says we had a company party here and enjoyed it a lot. That's wonderful. This is a great team building suggestion.
Oh
too.
yes. We had, like I said, we've had companies come in. We've had birthday parties. We've had
She sticks it with a bullseye. Look at that girl go. My Lord. All right, I can look over your shoulder and see some folks who are throwing. So.
Oh yes. We got some coaches warming up for getting ready for their cages. So it's kind of a getting ready for the reservations. Like I said, we do take reservations, and it is $20 per person per hour. So you can bring as much. We can have up to people party of 2s, all the way up to a party of 90. So
I love that.
Yeah,
hey Brian, why don't you come over on this side?
Yeah.
Put a mic on again. Luke, why don't you come back too? We got to make you work for your money right there. Come here, Luke. Over here.
We already work.
Yeah, we're going to have you both come over here and we're going to talk. Oh my God. Look at Caroline. She's 50. She's 50 years old. She can kick and she can punch and she can kick. That was outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it again now because we didn't get it. Oh! Caroline, you have to do it again. Come on, you
got
can do
this,
it.
Caroline. We've taught you well.
The more practice
They
you have, the
taught us
better.
well, I'm telling you, they're pretty phenomenal. Here, let me help you, honey. It's just a little tiny clip. Here we go. There we go. Perfect.
I won't cover it up.
Oh, no, you're fine. That's perfect. Okay, so continue to talk about your experiences while we watch Caroline. Tell us about what it was like for you to throw an axe.
Come here, step as close to the black as you can.
Hey, Amber. Hey, Keith.
Did it feel primitive?
Primitive, but very satisfying.
Okay, Caroline, you can do it again.
Even though you had it, you just let it.
It's a good place to come get out of direction here.
No,
with supervision to get out some aggression.
I just watched it.
Okay, Caroline's excited now.
Man, was I wrong.
It's not the easiest.
You're not the first.
I thought it'd be like a dart.
All right, Caroline
Dart to a
Knopf, up
dartboard.
again
I thought it was that
for the
simple.
United
It is
States.
not. This is not darts.
Yeah. It's a little more deadlier.
She goes.
We're teaching you how to defend
It's a
yourself
little
during the
bit
zombie
worse than
apocalypse.
Yes.
Right. So,
You know, the finesse and the technique are great. Hey, Leslie, glad that you're here. Yeah, I'm just telling you right now, it's fantastic.
Yeah, like
So
everything that she's
$20
doing is on
per person.
point.
Yep, for an hour.
It's all of
Yep,
it now is
$20
just the
per
release
person.
that.
Yeah, now she's
Yeah,
got
so
to
she just
get
has
that
to finish
released.
that release.
She's doing amazingly.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Don't think too much.
if you guys are doing well, you can
There she goes! Caroline, you are awesome. All right, Tisha. Axe goddess.
Goddess.
Dang! Holy
Nice.
smoke, you guys! I'm telling you, this is incredible. Incredible.
Is this a legit scoreboard? Is this?
Of course it
I know,
is.
Tisha, when you call or
Nobody's
text me,
cheating.
I will immediately respond.
There is no cheating in axes. There is no crying in axes. Okay, share that experience. Are you going to go back out, Luke? You going to do it again? Okay. All right, we're going to turn it over to the beer boys here.
Beer boys?
Caroline, you must be so excited.
I'm very excited.
You did a great job.
As you can tell, the scoreboards we have up there.
Technique was phenomenal.
I got to play with Tisha.
They're made by Force Giant, who's another company that
Okay, Luke
paired up with us and
doesn't
made
even
the
need to have
flying
instruction
possible.
anymore. I don't think. You guys, this is too much fun. This is something that we have not ever actually experienced in Take It From Tara Land. We have not done axe throwing. Can you tell us a little bit about the origins of axe throwing?
Yeah. So kind of just want to building up on. The owners went up and heard about axes. They heard about throwing axes in Canada, so they went to Toronto. And when they visited Toronto, they actually fell in love with it right away. So they decided that Louisville was the great spot to do it. We have, as you can tell, we have all kinds of great businesses over here that are very unique to Louisville. So we figured that axes would be one of the better sports to bring to Louisville. And they paired up with Force Giant, which is a tech company that also made our scoreboards, which you can see up there. That's where all the scores are. And they made flying axes possible. Nice bullseye!
Holy smokes! Give us the camera high five. Way to go! You did it.
Tisha's back in the hot seat.
Tisha's back in the hot seat. I love it.
This is so fun.
These two guys are just
Aren't they? They're
so
sweet.
competitive, and they are fun and they're enjoyable. Luke, are you going to go or is Brian going to go?
We're gonna usually.
Okay, all right. So hang on, Brian. We're going to watch Luke first. It's okay. Now, Luke, scoot left. There you go.
These actually used to be
Perfect.
part of the axes.
Now we'll see how
They used to-
Brian's
they used to
holding
have
on to
the
his technique.
head on it.
Very sweet. I love it.
You go, Brian. Oh my gosh! You took him out. Okay, go back to the history of axes.
So yeah, like I was saying, we have a couple other axe places, venues opening up. We have one in Covington, another one that's opening up in Nashville, and like I said, the owners started up with the tech company Force Giant, and they got it all set up here, and they thought this was a great location. We're right next to the skate park, so you know.
It is a great place.
Located right
It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Another thing Flying Axe,
Put a mic on, Caroline.
another thing Flying Axes has is a mobile unit.
A mobile flying axes unit.
Team
Coming out
Tailspin.
to Tailspin, so
Wow.
they'll have it going for a little while. But
I'm like, I don't know. I'm totally yeah. I know. I was like, I don't know why I just asked.
So some people will not be allowed to play, but our designated drivers would be allowed to play, as well as people at the very beginning.
Well, I love that. And what would the other applications of the mobile unit be?
At other festivals, events, charity fundraisers,
Okay.
festivals.
Okay, cool.
Tara, they were at the aviation event.
What's
Oh,
it?
wonderful,
I
yeah.
actually ran it with them. So yeah.
What's the matter?
We're switching things up.
You're switching things up. What are you doing?
So now we're going to do a duel, and I'm going to give each of them, they're going to have 5 throws each. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, shoot. They're both going to throw at the same time. Whoever has the highest score at the end of the 5 is going to be the winner. Okay?
We don't want to refer to this as sudden death, but it sounds like it might be.
It typically is. So on tournament nights or league nights, if you tie up the game,
1, shoot.
Oh!
and then they do it again and again until somebody wins.
Hits. That's pretty fantastic.
I've seen Olympic tournaments go. They've actually had like 5 throw-offs in a row. So.
Really?
Oh yeah, it gets heated and scary. Nail biter, for sure.
Oh, Brian's got one. He's got a point. That's pretty good. Wow, I like it.
And you'll notice some people tend to perform better under pressure while others don't, which is not a bad thing. It's just
Are you better under pressure, Tish?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
when I'm playing against certain league members, I won't.
Oh, those are those bouncers.
I love
good.
league night, so every Tuesday I
know
just
you
love it.
So is every Tuesday a night that people could come down here and participate in the league, or is that something that's private, or how does that work?
So league night, you need to sign up. League nights, league runs every 7 weeks. So there's usually a week break. But you sign up for leagues, and it's about $120 for the 7 weeks. You get a shirt. Every Tuesday, 7:30 for about 2 hours. You're guaranteed to play 4 games. And they randomly draw your name against other league members. So it's individual play. Congratulations, Luke. There's a ball.
Way to go, Luke. You're awesome. Fantastic.
Look at, I mean, when you turn it around, look at his face.
There we go.
Pretty darned excited.
It feels so
Let's
good.
see it. Let's see that smile. OMG.
Smile. Look at the camera.
Luke, show us your face, Luke.
I feel validated.
There he is. That's the key. He's a
Your
cutie
girlfriend's gonna
pie.
love this, Luke.
All right, Brian, it's your turn, baby. It's your chance. It's all right. Sebastian Moe, I'm glad
It's
you
part of the
okay.
job.
Okay,
It's
so
work.
back to the explanation.
Yeah, so league night, you come in, you check in. We've got Tom running league night nowadays. So he's going to name you off, and you're going to play against the person a full game, which is 3 rounds, the best 2 out of 3 games.
Sounds
wins.
great.
And it's an accumulation of points. So on tournament night, it's a double elimination round robin tournament, which is super fun. And then they give a tournament axe as well as an axe for the league winner.
What does it cost to come in on tournament night? League night. League night, I guess.
Just
to watch?
Just to watch.
Yeah.
You just sign in and have a drink beer.
Okay, cool.
Totally free.
love
You
that.
come, you have someone in league, a family member, watch them.
Yeah,
The
you
more
can
support,
come
the
in
better.
and cheer 'em on.
That's
So-
fun. And
Is
then
there
any
food
other
served
night of
here?
the week? Any other night of the week, what does it cost to come in and throw?
So you have to make a reservation.
Okay.
It's best to make reservations.
Sure,
Go
that makes
online
sense.
To make reservations for 4 or more.
Okay.
And it's $20 per person per hour. But as far as walk-in, if they have cases of alcohol, you can walk in. They'll let you know when you check in.
You want to do one more to end it?
I'll do one more. Are we getting
Okay.
close to the time?
It's 2 till Tara.
Yeah, we're going to have to do one more. Let's hope I can go out and
You should close
not go down in
2 and
flames.
2.
Yes.
Tara, 2 and 2, Chuck Woolery. Okay. Love
All
connection.
right. Did you see what Brian just did? That was awesome.
All right, let's
It's coming for you, Luke.
one last one.
Come on, Tara.
All right, she
Let's
can
end
do
it with Take It From Tara as she
right.
throws it.
And there it is!
No way
Congratulations!
that you ended the show with a bullseye.
It's a gift. It's a gift from. Yeah, it's a gift from Access to you guys.
Hey, we love it. Thank you so much. So give us the deets.
Access is
Where are
great.
we going? How do we get here? What's the cost? When can we come?
So, we're located in Clay Street, right next to the skate park. It's $20 per person per hour. You can set a reservation, or you can do walk-ins. If you are gonna make a reservation, even if you have 2 people, so reserve it for 4. That way you get your spot in. It doesn't matter if you don't show up, even if it's just yourself. By all means, come in. All right. For half hour, whole hour, 2 hours, we do corporate events, we do parties, we do just date nights if you want to. Believe me, I'll gas you up. as for Tom, I'll gas you up in front of your date. Don't worry, all right?
Sounds great. Thank you. Thanks, Elena.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
Tom. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Thanks, CK.
Woo,
Thanks,
thanks,
Tisha.
Facebook.
Thanks, Luke and Brian.
We'll see you
Brian's
Sunday.
in there. See you guys soon.
See you guys Sunday.
Tailspin.
Have a great night and come to Flying Axes. What a blast.